Hi, I am hiking in Borrego Trail here in Santa Fe. It's Friday, so I thought it would be pretty dead today, but there's a heck of a lot of campers out. I'm trying to quickly film this while there's nobody around me. I don't think anybody in New Mexico works. And I don't want to fall, so I gotta film and look down at the same time. Anyway, I thought you might want some scenery for this one instead of looking at my aging face. So, as you know, those who know, I am very eager to... Oh, God. Here we go. I am very eager to get out of New Mexico, never to return. You know. Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, got distracted. Okay, those trees are dying. That's not good. Our drought's really pretty bad. And I'm looking for jobs in other states and all that kind of thing. And insisting that whenever I can get out of here, I will never return. Blah, blah, blah. I hate it. I can't take it anymore here. All that kind of thing. But New Mexico, specifically Taos, although I've heard about other areas too, it has an agenda. Grandma Taos Mountain has an agenda. So the saying goes, if New Mexico, specifically Taos, wants you, she won't let you go. She forces you to stay. And then if she doesn't like you, she makes your life awful and kicks you out at the soonest opportunity. And I have witnessed both of those situations. Here, let me go this way, because there's a hiker coming. Na, 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 na. Hi there. Hi. Yeah, I'm going downhill. You're doing the hard way uphill.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get rewarded.
I know. I love it here. Yeah, I know. On the way back, it's going to be uphill. Lovely man. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so I'm sorry. I'm totally messed up now. But so if you're called here, it doesn't let you leave. If it doesn't like you, it kicks you out. I met this one woman. She lasted like maybe 6 months. Now, the first time I was in New Mexico, of the 3 times I have been brought here, I only lasted 6 months. But I was forced back twice for jobs. This, actually, before I forget this story, in June of 2024, when Bobby Kennedy was running for president, I went down to Albuquerque to see him, and I got chatting with this lovely woman, and we were talking about how weird New Mexico is, and how, it brings people here, and they don't always understand it. She told me, I forgot where she was living, or where I forgot her total story, but she has bought 3 properties in New Mexico. One of them is in Taos, 2 of them are in the near Albuquerque area, and she didn't know why. She's like, I don't know why, but I have to keep buying homes in New Mexico. First of all, that can get a little bit expensive. But, and she's like, there's just this thing. I need to be here. And, oh, there's someone behind me. Hi, I'm talking about New Mexico's magic. So, here, let me go this way. I don't want to film her. By the way, on the way here, I almost hit 2 deer. Thank God I missed them. 2 deer ran right out in front of my car. Wait, the house, oh, I'm losing my train of thought because of other people. Oh, geez, there's more coming. Darn these people who are on my trail. So anyway, so she bought 3 properties here, didn't know why. I have heard so many stories about people who, like, living in Chicago, had a dream about New Mexico and had to come, and they were told this is the place people come to heal and that they're supposed to open a healing center. there have been people in Taos specifically. I'm trying to not film unwitting victims. I'm doing my YouTube channel. But unless you want to be a celebrity on my channel, you know, where they're just passing through Taos, for example, and their car breaks down and they can't leave for a few days while it's getting fixed. And then this magical stuff happens and then they can't leave. And they end up going back home. Oh, another person's coming. And selling everything they own and moving to Taos. This one Swedish guy in Taos, I asked him, you know, how the heck did you ever end up in Taos? And he said he put a map on the wall one day and threw a dart. And it landed on Taos and he moved. So, you know, that kind of thing happens. But anyway, I, for the most part, have forgotten about all things New Mexico for quite a while. I'm trying to keep you off camera. You're an unwitting victim. No it's from my YouTube channel. And, you know, focusing on Georgia, you know, I'm pretty obsessed with Savannah, Georgia, so I'm focused on Georgia, maybe Texas, South Carolina, Tennessee, I don't know, somewhere. But all of a sudden, so, well, let me go back. So earlier this week, I called out to my Pleiadian friend, Alora, and asked for healing and for her and her people to come work with me more. And I didn't think anything was going on, but you know, things are subtle. So that was many days ago, or well, a few days ago. But all of a sudden, the past 2 days, while living my life, working, doing everything else, Taos starts popping into my head. Like, you got to go to Taos this weekend. Well, Taos and Red River, because I've also fallen in love with Red River a lot. So, wait, is there someone behind me? No. Sorry. You know, so I'm going to go up this weekend. I was going to go to Colorado, but there's a horrible fire going on near Ouray. It's really bad. So that's not a good idea right now. So I'm planning on going to Taos and Red River, you know, either tomorrow or Sunday. Only because it just kept popping, like, you gotta come, Grandma wants to talk to you, kind of thing. So, you know, so I was planning on doing that. But when I go on YouTube, I have not been searching for Taos. I have not been searching for anything New Mexico. I search about diets and UFOs and other stuff. Well, I load YouTube this morning, and this lovely woman's channel pops up on my feed. I had never seen her before. She's a nomad, and I will link the video because it's beautiful footage and she's really cool and you need to see her. So she's a nomad who lives in her van, and she just happened to be hiking up to Williams Lake in Taos. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And then beautiful, beautiful footage. I've never gone up to Williams Lake, although I want to, because of the elevation. It's really high, and I have issues over 10,000 feet, but I do need to do it. I also really, really want to go to Blue Lake. I think that's where I can be healed, but you have to be a member of the Taos Pueblo to go because it's sacred land, and I probably will never be able to go. I need to beg them to take me because of the dolphin sign I got in Hawaii in 2002. I think the dolphin was talking about me getting healed at Blue Lake. But odds are that's never going to happen. Anyway, so this lovely woman's channel pops up, and I'm just watching it at first because she doesn't tell you initially where she is. And I didn't recognize it. And I'm like, where the heck? She just said northern New Mexico. So the only way I could figure out where she was, she mentioned the elevation was 11,040 feet. So I Googled what lake is at that elevation, and sure enough, it's Taos. So, more people are coming, so I'm going to have to turn the camera in a second. But in her blog, she mentions that she started having really weird dreams since she's been in New Mexico. Like these very spiritual, colorful. Oh, look, there's a ray of light. It's like Madonna's song, Ray of Light. So, I'm trying to keep you off my thing. Unless you want to be famous on YouTube.
No, thank you.
But anyway, so she's been having like all these spiritual experiences and major things happen while she's been in New Mexico. And the whole time I'm watching this, I'm tingling. And I'm like, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? So then I sent an email to my friends and family about what just happened and what's been happening for a couple days again. And minutes later, my friend in North Carolina goes to probably a gas station in North Carolina. And what does he see? But Taos bakes energy bars. That's, go ahead. Yeah, I'll keep you off camera. Go ahead. That's okay, no problem. Okay, I'm waiting for them to pass. They have a nice doggy. Taos bakes energy bars are in his face when he goes into a gas station in North Carolina. He sent me a picture of them just to prove it. What is going on? Keeping in mind, I am miserable in Santa Fe. It's too small. It's too cold. There's nothing to do other than hike. So I don't really think going to smaller, more expensive, because it's extremely expensive in Taos now. A lot of Californians with money have moved in there and bought up everything. Colder, you know, nothing to do, less to do. Not even anything close to a shopping mall. Well, Santa Fe's malls are pitiful. So it's really not what I want. I want warmer, major city, you know, blah, blah, blah. Things to do. I'm an energetic person. But, you know, spirit may have other ideas. So, the point of this video is, pay attention. There is a point to this video. Pay attention to signs and coincidences, because there's no such thing. There are only 2 places I've gone where when I arrived the first time, I burst into tears. Like was emotionally overwhelmed. Taos was the first one. Savannah, Georgia is the other one. Now, I cried when I arrived in Great Panama City, Panama for Christmas 2024, only because it was a real city. There were these glistening nighttime skyscrapers everywhere, and I do miss a city so much. That made me cry, but it wasn't like an emotional remembering thing. That was just, God, I miss a city. So anyway, you know, in a perfect world, if I had enough money, I'd have numerous homes. You know, one in a major city somewhere, and then one in nature somewhere. But, and then, oh God, there was some more things. I'm probably going to forget to mention stuff in this video, but I also don't want it to be too long. But anyway, people are called one of the points of this video is spirit has an agenda. Our lives are charted. There's things you have to accomplish and go through, and like me, you can veer off course numerous times, but you will be brought back onto the path you're supposed to be on. Kind of like this path. By the way, there is a river here. Eventually I'm going to get to a little river, but I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. I also need to prove from this video that New Mexico is not all flat and dirt. Just saying. But, you know, the consensus is New Mexico is a living being. It is magical. I know Shirley MacLaine, my adoptive mother, in my view, she doesn't know about it, says that New Mexico is built on a crystal grid. Hi.
You just look like this too.
And that's why it has so much energy. I can attest that when I got lost hiking in Ojo Caliente years ago, by the way, that's where I had a spontaneous rebirthing experience happen in 1998. It's very powerful. I got really lost, and I started to get scared because I had no idea where I was. I lost all sense of direction. A storm was coming in, blah, blah, blah. And I suddenly looked down, and there was huge chunks of quartz everywhere for like a mile. It was wow. Thankfully, I obviously got out of there, but so there is a lot of energy and woo stuff here. But I've met a lot of people where, they'll either get stranded in New Mexico temporarily and then they realize they can't leave, or they have dreams that call them here, or other weird things. And I need to end this because more and more people are coming. But anyway, I'm going to put this in my blog and I will link the other video. Take care. I just went past the creek, took a little video of that, but there was people there, so I couldn't do a lot more filming right there. There's people everywhere today. It's very annoying. This is my trail. Oh, but what I forgot to mention in the first video, is, keeping in mind, I had asked Alora, my Pleiadian friend, to also please start to make things happen, to shift my life. So, after the other coincidences with Taos that happened this morning, then up on my feed, although this is not totally shocking, was Mayim Bialik's channel. By the way, it's a very good channel, where she's interviewing Lisa Kudrow about spirit communication, because I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm going to, where Lisa Kudrow's mom, who had passed away, texted her. That kind of thing is not at all unheard of. People sometimes have gotten phone calls from dead loved ones. They didn't necessarily know it, but they would answer the phone and there was no one there. Sometimes they could hear a voice, blah, blah, blah. But in the video excerpt that I saw regarding her interview with Lisa, Lisa mentioned that Jennifer Aniston had given her the book years ago, Bringers of the Dawn, which is, of course, all about Pleiadians. It is the book I first read that changed my life. Eric Pearl told me to read it in 1996. I had no idea Jennifer Aniston is into Pleiadians and aliens and stuff, and obviously, so is Lisa Kudrow. I like them even better now. I liked them before. But, so anyway, I'll link that video in my blog too. I'll watch it later on today or tomorrow. Shoot, a lot more dead trees. This is not good. But anyway, there's a lot of people hiking today. I guess no one in New Mexico works. It is a Friday, but yeah. But anyway, there's a lot more green than that, because there's dead. I need some more green. Where's some more green? Oh wait, hold on. That's more green. I'm gonna try splicing videos together for the first time. I have no idea if it's gonna work. I just love the sound of running water. I enjoy the ocean, but I really prefer rivers. Okay, this little guy almost got jogged over by a lady and her dog. And look at that cutie. It's a little baby snake. Is it a rattler? I can't tell. Wait, let me look at the tail. Yeah, I don't think it's a rattler. It's something else. What are you? You're a pretty little baby snake. Just stay over there. I mean, seriously, I feel this poor kid almost got trampled on. You gotta stay off the trail, honey.